What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into our YouTube Kerbal Space Program career. My name's Terahdra. In our last video, we actually did an orbital rendezvous around Kerbin. If you missed that and you want more information about it, feel free to check out the other videos in our playlist or on our main page. But today, we're gonna be doing something interesting. We brought back the Kerbal, we have a ton of money, we upgraded R&D, which allows us to do surface samples. And now we have a lot of rescues. Everybody needs rescuing. But I believe what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 3 missions in one. We have a mission here to bring a Munstone back with us. I'm gonna take that one. We have a mission to rescue Jeff Bro from the orbit of the Mun. We'll take that one. And we have a mission here to explore the Mun. So this is gonna be 3 in 1. We're gonna rescue Jeff Bro, land him on the Mun, grab a Munstone, and come home. All 3 missions in this one video. Let's go build a ship. We haven't landed on the Mun yet in this playthrough. 1 second. We haven't landed on the Mun yet in this playthrough, so we're going to right now. We're actually gonna do it with the P re-entry module. This is a very tricky piece of equipment. It's very dangerous. I don't like it, but we're gonna be using it. This is gonna be our YTC, what number is this? 05. Wait, I thought we did 05. Oh, I didn't save. Yeah, we did right there. 06, YTC. And this is orbital, or no, Mun landing. Mun landing. This is gonna get hairy for everybody involved. So this is gonna be a big mission. Let's throw Jeb on board. No one else. We're gonna need science. We're gonna need all kinds of stuff. I get nervous on missions like this because you never know just how messy it's gonna get. Let's put a control wheel here. We're gonna auto strut it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Control, default, auto strut there. I'm gonna move this piece up into here. And we're gonna add a decoupler to it. Heat shield to it. Actually, it asks us to test this on Kerbin, and I actually might just test that splash down as part of another mission. So let's go back and let's put that on there, because this ship has an ablator, but we also, oops, I just went right back into the VAB again. This ship has an ablator, so it can be the outer part of the ablator and that can be the inner part. Test heat shield landed. Okay, so it has to land. We can land this thing. It's only paying us a little bit of money, but it's something. So let's tie that to it as well. We're doing 4 missions now. Bam. So there's the ablator. We're gonna auto strut that. We're gonna put a decoupler on here. 1.25. That's gonna create a little bit of drag. I think it's gonna be fine though with that shell there, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go fuel tanks. Fuel tanks. We have an adapter now. Oh, that's pretty sweet. For 1.8 to 2.5. That means we can go big. So I want to do this. I think I need more control wheels. So I think we're going to put a few more in here. I want to be able to land on the Mun without any issues. The Mun is very difficult to land on. We can do a Minmus landing later, and it's like worlds different. If you guys have any experience in the game, you would understand. So we're gonna seal that up nice and tight. Find out where our center of mass is, and we have to put legs on our ship. We're gonna be landing down. I don't think that's fully deployed. Is that deployed? Oh God, that is deployed. Okay. So we're gonna have a hard time here. Oh boy. Oh boy. So retracted looks like that. Oh man. Okay. Okay. This is fine, this is fair. We're gonna have less fuel, so the center of mass hopefully is a little lower. I really wanna take science. See, now we're gonna get like ballsy. I wanna take science. I'm gonna put all the science around the bottom. That way it brings the center of mass down. So we're gonna throw, I want 4 mystery goos. I want 4 mystery goos. We've already got an orbit. We can get surface. I'm taking 4 just in case. 4 goos. 4 pressure. 4 thermometer. Perfect. The center of mass didn't move at all. Let's put an engine on here. I think I want to put. Do I want to use thuds on the MUN? I don't think so, right? I think the Terrier's fine. I might have to bring the landing gear down a little bit. 3137, 3274 at 4.31 TWR on the MUN. That's actually pretty perfect. Let's move this up. And that should get the legs down pretty easily. That should be pretty good. We'll go ahead and close these up. So that's our lander for the MUN. After we rescue the Kerbal. 3200 Delta V. Now this is gonna be a 3-stage vehicle. That's our vacuum stage. Let's do an altitude stage of 30. Because I want to have a second stage tote this to the MUN. That way all the fuel can remain on this ship. I don't want to use this to get to the MUN because then that's 800 less Delta V. So we're going to go over here to our fuel. We're going to grab our 1.8 again. We need a decoupler. So let's go 1.8 decoupler. Make sure we strut everything. We haven't been. I'm scared. Okay, go with the tank here. And I kind of want to flare it out, start going big. Do we have bigger rockets? We don't. Okay, so let's not do that just yet. But I guess I'll double up this. Double up. Maybe even quadruple up. Now I think a double up is fine to get us around. This will be a swivel. I think that's perfect. 1800 at 1.08. Okay, that's beautiful. I do enjoy that. Let me auto strut that. Auto strut. And now we're gonna go big. So we're gonna go 1.8 decoupler. This is gonna be an adapter that goes from 1.8 to 2.5. We're gonna have the 2.5 stage underneath here. Big boy. And then I want to go, we'll switch this to sea level. I want to put some thuds on here. What would thuds do? 4 thuds would be 1621 at 0.91. Okay, how about 4 thuds and a Reliant? 1.3, perfect. Okay, I want to bring the Reliant up to about there, and I'll bring the thuds down to about there. It doesn't look right, does it? It doesn't look right at all. I guess I'll leave those there. That's fine. So we've got this rocket is gonna take us to the MUN. We're gonna land on the MUN and everything's gonna be beautiful. MUN landing. Don't make fun of my rocket. We probably do have to use one of these on the side just to keep it up, because it might fall over. And we'll have that stage the same time as these rockets. We'll have this rocket stage the same time as that decoupler. We'll have this rocket stage at the same time as that decoupler. Decouple. Let's remove that one. And then we'll come home. We need parachutes. So let's grab chutes. Put a couple of drows. And a couple of these. And that'll be what comes home. Bringing home Kerbals. Got science. We look pretty good. Got plenty of movement. Plenty of things going on. Maybe some fins? What do we think about fins? Maybe? Let's throw 4 fins on here just for shiggles. I'll throw them in between these guys. Just in case, because we might have something go wrong. Double check our crew. Got Jeb on board, he's the man. Save game, we're going to the Mun, guys. Let's go. Onward to the Mun. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, instability, instability. This is fine, it's normal. It's to be expected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Already starting off on the wrong foot. It's okay, this thing is perfectly stable. It's a dream. It's everyone's dream. So this last stage is going to use a little bit of its delta V to get around orbit, or get around to the Mun. It's okay. I think we still have enough fuel overall. We're going to start gravity turn right here at 2. We've already kind of half started it by coming off the pad at a 20-degree angle. Actually, more like 5, but still pretty bad in the grand scheme of things. We're watching ourselves go up. We're going really slow, which is unfortunate. These stunts are pretty good, though, in the grand scheme of things. They're helping us turn. You can see them flick and flare. We'll hold ourselves here for a second as we gain more speed, more momentum. This is a horrible ascent profile. All right. Curl ourselves around. We're going to be at 15 at 45 degrees. Got 300 delta V left in the first stage. Whoa, that P module. You can feel it. You can feel it. We're just going to go full blast from here on out. Stage has been done. 1.06. Go, baby, go. We're slowing down just a little bit. But now we're catching back up. Let the stage burn for a minute. We got 1600 delta V on this one. We should be able to make orbit on this one. If not, we're gonna have an issue. And we're gonna have a ship that's gonna be real tight coming home. We're trying to one-shot this thing. I know we two-shot the Kerbal orbit a couple videos ago. We one-shot the Mun flyby though, which was pretty awesome. And currently we're trying to one-shot a Mun landing, which is also very dangerous and scary. And I don't like it. I also might just do a non-DLC version of going to the Mun and landing, because I know some of you guys don't have Making History, which arguably is one of the best DLCs made for this game ever. And I would strongly recommend it. Hashtag not an ad, by the way. Totally not an ad. We need to go. We need to go. Why are we not going? Our apoapsis is barely moving. We don't have any delta V. Do we need to climb? I feel like we need to just climb. Let's go back to 45 degrees. This is pretty sad. I guess we'll just work on getting ourselves as high up as possible. Maybe we'll be in a Mun trajectory. If we can get this thing to spike 70K. Go, little ship, go! I'm looking at my target apoapsis. Right now we're at 41. Trying to break 70 on this stage. I don't think it's gonna happen. Wow, that didn't even happen. Okay, well this is a scrub. This is 100% a scrub. We're no, there's no way we're gonna do this. So let's revert back. We couldn't one-shot this thing. That was bad. Okay, let's rethink our rocket. Let's take all this off. Let's go with our, let's pretend like we're not playing with DLC. Let's do the DLC. Let's do the non-DLC run through now. All right. Is that DLC? See, now I'm questioning everything. Let's not use that one. Let's just use this. So if we use that, I'll put these two on either side. Let's put these two on either side. I do like the way this looks, and I kind of want to go double Terrier. What does that do? 2500 at 1.6. Vacuum 2500 at 1.6. Yeah, see, that's way too much. I don't think we need 1.6 with the Terriers. It's pretty looking though. I'm trying to fit as much fuel as possible without going 1.8. I could just have these detach off. Let me do this instead. And then let me go with a couple of these. And what we'll do is we'll just have tanks that fall off to increase our delta V. Get our aerodynamics and do that. Turn on cross feeding. That gives us 3,500 delta V at 0.64, which is beautiful. And then what we can do is make the fuel priority on these higher than that. Yes, perfect. That way these can drop off and we can still land and stuff. Speaking of landing and stuff, I gotta put landing gear on this. So we're gonna have the legs look like this. Have the bell look like that. Make sure everything is strut. Beautiful. Okay, so there's our Mun lander. Those two tanks can drop off. This is not the most ideal build because you're gonna have space junk, but if you're into that kind of thing and you don't care, then the sky is your limit. I gotta put science on here, so I do want to take this off then and put a science junior on board. Since we can EVA, we can take the science off. So I do want to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Put this back. That's very, very tall. That's very, very tall. Let's put a couple control wheels in here, because we're gonna have a hard time, I think. I do gotta make sure to EVA that stuff out of there before we re-enter. And then I want to put science. So we're gonna have goo, barometer, temperature. So we're still at 3,300 delta V. Beautiful. All right, that's done. Let's go with the next stage. That's fine. It's gonna clip a little bit. Let's go with an adapter. There is no adapters, right? Does that go straight to 2.5? I think it does. Please tell me you do. Awesome. Hey, it goes straight to 2.5. No, it doesn't. That's 1.8. Boo! Why do you do this to me, game? Does that go to 2.5? No, right? No. Okay, so none of those adapters go to 2.5. Let's bring this rocket up. That one is a good first stage. So let's go altitude, 20 kilometers. Let's start working on the next stage. I guess it's gonna have to be 2.5 architecture, which is gonna be big. So we'll do that with a little bit of this. And then I wanna put a swivel at the bottom. 2775 at 0.64. That's not gonna work. Do I want to put 3 of these on? 2511 at 1.04? Maybe. Let's do 4, and then let's put SRBs on this bad boy and just send it out. 2414 at 1.35. Yeah, let's just SRB this damn thing out. Might as well, right? Let's put on a show for these fine folks. Make sure this stuff's strut, strut, and strut. Then we're gonna come over here, make this a 2. Make sure we get these hammers off here quick. Do I want to go thumpers or like? I guess we have to put them on this side, huh? Since the mun things are on here. We can do that. Aerodynamics. That gives us 560 at 1.18. What if we did this? That's 2900, 2.13. What if I brought these down to like 75%? 1.9 at 1.19, 2800. I don't like that. I want more. I want more. Okay, wait, that's not centered for some reason. I want to put some hammers here. Hold on. What is this doing? There we go. Okay, that's better. So if I added those two to this, what we have going on? That's 3000 delta V at 2.45. Eesh. What if I drop those first? We're at 1000, 3000, 2.34, 2.45. Let me turn these on here. 4, 5, 6, that's still 3000. 1.83, 1.37. Yeah, I guess we can do that. That's 3000 delta V. It should get us into orbit or close. This is a funky looking ship. I wouldn't build this, but I'm building it anyways. I don't like it. I don't like it, if we're being honest here. But I don't think it matters. I mean, I'm probably just as well taking this off and just putting 4 of these on here. Why is that not straight? Why is that crooked? What have I done? Did I mount it on there wrong? That would have been a mess. I feel like it's on there wrong. Let's try this. 4 of those. If I take these off, put them here, we're not touching anything. I can move these I can move these further up. Like that. That gives us 941 at 1.82. And then 24. So that's 3300 delta V. So then what if I were to put these down here? That gives us 3100 delta V. But what if I turn these down to like 50? We're still at altitude. Damn it. 0.68. 0.75. I've been screwing this whole thing up this whole time. 1.07. This is gonna put us out far. All right, let's go. 2800 delta V, and then these guys are gonna be like 3000. All right, we'll give it a shot. Good luck to us, I suppose. We're gonna double check our crew. Jeb, all right, let's go. The Mun's a tricky beast. If this was Minmus, it'd be a whole different story. We can get out there with like a stick of chewing gum and I don't know, a soccer ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping our TWR under 2. I guess we're just completely killing our throttle. I'm just riding the SRB life, baby. I do have to throttle up before SRB SEP. That's important. I don't think I can turn very much. I can get ourselves in that angle going that direction. But I can't go too hard. Stop it! Whoa! SRB SEP. Oh my goodness. I don't like this so far. I don't know what's going on. Well, we're going up. That was a mess. That was a mess. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. But here we are. So let's go. Just a minor front flip. I'm just showing off for you guys. This is how we roll in Kerbal Space Program. That's how you get into the crew, so to speak. It's not really how you do that. We just really screwed up. But it's okay. We're stable, and we're flying. And we need to get this thing out into orbit. What is our current... How's everything look? We're not in an ideal situation to fly straight to the Mun, which is really bad. I guess I should have put that into consideration, knowing that my ship wasn't going to do well. I don't know. Why aren't we going up? Why are we stuck in this, like, weird conjecture? We're not moving. Time to apoapsis really isn't climbing. Or apoapsis itself really isn't climbing. We're just kind of, like, frozen. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I think it's because we're trying to do too much at one time, which is perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. What is that? Why is that there? Yeah, we're not even going to make it out. This is bad. What is my issue here? Why are we having such a hard time? I mean, the front flip didn't help anything. Why are we having such a hard time regardless? Just seems really, really bad. I think it's that P module, man. That P module sucks. All right, yeah, let's revert real quick. There's got to be something that I'm doing wrong. I think it's the thuds. If we're being honest here, let me take the thuds off. Let me switch these to regular fuel tanks around the corners here. Like that. We'll pop these off and put them here. And I think if I just took these and made these into like swivels, for example, I think we'd have a much better time. That's 3,300 delta V. That's at 2.02. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What if I were to just do 3? Let me try to do 3. I guess we can put that one back. Let's put this one in the center. Let's remove this from symmetry. And take it off. Remove this one from symmetry. And take that one off. We'll take this one out and make it a reliant. So then that's gonna give us... We can start to reliant off with the SRBs. Right here, boom. That gives us 3,300 delta V. If I switch these on afterwards, 1.79. This puts us at 2.03. That's crazy. What if I were to take these off, double these, and then put these on top? And we have 3,500 delta V. Let me turn this thing down to like 50%. 1.75, 1.26. Well, that's at altitude. Damn it, I keep screwing up. 1.47, 1.01. All right, let's give that a shot. This looks better. This looks more stable. It gives us an engine in the middle. Gives us some gimbal on the sides here. I feel like I should change... Let me change this. Let me take these off. And then let me take these off. Let me put these around this side like this. And I can remove this from symmetry. And remove this from symmetry and take these away. And then I want this to go 4 catacorners like this. That should be better. So put the Reliant down here with that. Put these here with that stage. It's only 2,900 delta V. What? Wait, what? It should fix once we launch. And that should be great. Let's send it. Let's send it. 31.8. Ugh, man. Ugh. This is driving me crazy. This shouldn't be this hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby. It's a lot more stable than it was. It's going a lot faster than it was. It does look a lot prettier. Has a lot of cones on it. It's very aerodynamic. Maybe we'll push it to 2.5 this time around. We can start turning now and be safer about it. Maybe not front flip. Oh, looks like we're front flipping. Looks like we're front flipping. Alright, don't front flip. What are you front flipping for? Oh my god! Why? Why are you doing this? Okay, Oh, is it because of the side tanks on the top stage? It could be. It could be exactly why. So then let's be cheeky. Let's be cheeky. Let's move all of this over to here. Let's just be the most annoying people in the world. And we'll do this, and then we'll grab these and do that. That way there's no drag. So now we've got 5, 2, decouple. That gives us 4,000 delta V. And then we'll go from there. Gives us a little less delta V here, but we should be fine. And then that baby will just go. It'll just go. In fact, I should do this. Let me stage these separately. Remove from symmetry. Remove from symmetry. That way we can go boom, boom. That changes these to 20, changes those to 10, changes that to 0. Perfect. Do I want to jettison these tanks now? I think. Let's just asparagus stage. Let's have fun with asparagus staging, you guys. Let's go 3 here. Make sure these are strut. We'll take these and push them up like that. Throw this away. Take these and times them 3 there. And then we'll take these and put them on decouplers. Nope. Yep. Okay. So now we have a lot of decouplers. This is gonna get hairy really quickly. Let me turn on crossfeed on these. I usually don't build rockets this crazy, but let's go crazy. Okay, so these are gonna go. Then those are gonna break off. Then those are gonna break off. Let's do them both at the same time. Like that. So this priority changed. What's one in the middle? It's 40. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We're actually cheaper than we were before. Beautiful. Let's go. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Launch. We'll get there eventually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're toasting and roasting now. Holy cow. We can start turning like this for sure. We got 3 swivels on this thing. We're cutting through the air in the same way. SRB set happening in 10 seconds. We're also jettisoning the other fuel tanks. Gonna be a big bada boom. SRB. Woohoo! Don't flip! Why are you flipping? Don't flip again! Oh my goodness. What? Hello? I don't know what just happened. We're just gonna hold right here for a while. Just hold right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I mention that I hate early Kerbal career? In case anybody's wondering, it's really bad. I don't like it at all. The fact that we spun so much and then just straightened right back up like nothing ever happened is mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Now we're just gonna try and climb as high as we can on this stage. We're not gonna have enough Delta V, but our other stage has like 4,000, so we're just gonna run with that one and see what happens. It should be able to give us what we need in order to successfully get to where we want to go. So this should get us over 70,000 easily. We got 200 more Delta V. We're at 61. Oh, barely. Barely. All right, go. Where are we at? 0.42. That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. Which stages are coming off first? Those. Turn ourselves sideways then, like this. That way they fall off first. Wow, this is embarrassing. All right, we'll go. See you on the other end. This is bad. This is really bad. We gotta give this one a shot. We gotta see if it makes it or not. Maybe we try landing first, then saving the dude. If we can't save the dude, we'll come back. No, we gotta save the dude, man. All right, I have 50 seconds to get into orbit. And it looks like I have... That's not accurate. That's on the whole thing, I think. I don't know, we got a long ways to go. We gotta climb, baby. We gotta climb hard. We can go up a little higher. This little guy's got his bags packed, though. If anything, he's got his eye on the prize. Gotta go up higher, my dude. We need the Apoapsis climbing. At the moment, it's not climbing. At the moment, we're crashing down. You can do it, little guy. I've got faith. Go, little guy, climb. The Apoapsis timer hasn't calmed down. There we go. It's gone back up again. We found our place. We found our place. All right, as long as that keeps counting up. I just don't want it to count down. If I can make it just stay even. We're gonna be jettisoning these tanks right here in just a moment, which will increase our TWR. This is gonna make us push a little harder. We'll be at 0.62. Right now we are at 0.54. Those tanks are also gonna deorbit and crash into Kerbin. We're 20 seconds away from Apoapsis. We're going horizontal, baby. Oh, that was a bad idea. Pick it back up, pick it back up. 76 delta V, 60, 50, 40. All right, those are gone. Let's turn ourselves back around appropriately. There we have it. We're starting to get around into orbit. Almost at a positive periapsis. Positive periapsis, get. Now we just gotta get it circularized. All right, hold prograde. We're at 84,000. Let's get ourselves a little closer. All right. 50, 60, nope, get a little closer. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, 86 by 84. We are now in orbit. We have 3,100 delta V. This should be enough, right? This should be more than enough. So now that we have patch conics, we can do our maneuver to get to the MUN. So we'll do a burn here. Go out. That should be MUN worthy right there. Starting to curve, we'll do that. We'll aim ourselves there. We have 19 minutes to burn. It's gonna be a 2-minute burn. 850 delta V, which will leave us at 2,300. Should be way more than enough. I like to over prepare, so we probably do have more than enough, but I'm scared. just know that I'm always scared. All right, let's go. We can't aim at maneuver, so it's going to be a little tricky with the burn. Gotta make sure I follow that blue arrow. Now, the reason why the blue reticule is important is because we're going to be burning 50% before our node and 50% after our node. So facing a little bit prior to prograde and a little bit after prograde helps level out our burn. Because we can't burn straight prograde the whole time or else we'll be way off course. So we have to do a little bit before, cross over as we hit the halfway, and then go out the other side. So right around 425 delta V or so, we should be right on prograde. Sometimes the ship follows it naturally, but we're a little off. So as we get closer to 500, you see it starting to cross into actual prograde. And then we'll be actual prograde for probably, I don't know, 100 delta V maybe. And then right as we cross the 425 mark, we'll start going the other side of prograding. There we go. Now we're burning the other half. That helps level this thing out. Only because it's taken us a long time to burn. In an ideal situation, if we had a million TWR, we can only do the burn in half a second or whatever and get our delta V met. We can do it at 0 on 0 with no hiccups. But that's not how rocket science and orbital mechanics work. The smaller, lighter sipping engine that you have, the longer burns you're going to take. The more powerful engines you have, the quicker your burns are going to take. It all takes the same amount of delta V, but the size of your craft differs. That's for sure. All right, now we're going way off course because it's doing the last little bit of mixing and matching. This is where I kind of stagger the burnout a little bit. If you have it automatically aiming here, it auto adjusts your ship for you. But for now, we got to kind of chase it around. And then the last couple delta V, it just shoots away. We're just gonna match it right there. That gets us close. Let's go. To the mun. We have 2,300 delta V. Should be way more than enough. We're gonna get into orbit, rendezvous with the guy, pick them up, land on the mun, grab a mun stone, which we have to find one close. They're pretty plentiful if you know how to look for them. We'll take a surface sample, we'll get some surface science. We'll come home with a couple hundred science and make a day out of it. Okay, there is our target. Let's set him as a target. We'll go ahead and get started here. We're 8 degrees off from him. We can fix that as we get closer to him. So we haven't started burning towards target yet. We got to get close to him first. He's at 10.4 by 12.4. So we're going to watch our periapsis and get that close. And then burn from periapsis to match him. This is about 300 delta V to get into orbit. It's going to take us like another 300 delta V or so to catch up to him. And then what we might do when we get closer to 0 delta V on this other stage here, we'll just dump it into the moon. We'll do a retrograde burn to the surface, jettison the tanks, and then turn around. Okay, right there puts us at 20. Our distance is off. Our ascending-descending nodes, which is our angle of attack compared to the orbit. We're going to go ahead and work on fixing that before we get to him. That's 0.1. Can we make it 0? Wrong way. Can we make it 0? Oh, too much. Too much, go back. 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, we did it. Now, I know we're not going to get exactly 0 from this burn, but a man can dream. Uh-oh. We're out of electric charge. Awesome. So now we've lost control of our ship. Well, this is fun. What if I made this... That's unfortunate. Alright, so can we stop spinning now? Oh, come on! No way. No freaking way. This is a command pod, right? Are we really out of electric? I can't turn the vehicle? But I have a pilot on board. Hello? Oh, man. What a mistake that was. I mean, I am kind of turning this. But we're not stable in the slightest. Hello? Can you please straighten out? Oh! Can I point to prograde with the pilot? Is that possible? Is this my life, really? Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go do it again, damn it! No! Oh, this is so dumb. We have solar panels? No, we just have batteries. We just have batteries. All right, let me see what we can do here real quick. Those are there. What if I grab like these, for instance, and put them here? Yep, and then I grab these and I put them here. All right, that should give me some stability, right? Right? Yes. And then, okay. Let's see if we can't do it this time. Here we go, guys. First shot at the mun, because I'm good at the game. Let's go. This is gonna be a fun video to edit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Man, this is something. Hopefully we don't flip this time. That was the issue we had last time, was we just did front flips and everything, but it wasn't fun. I'm just gonna go straight up with the SRBs. I'm not gonna try and turn with them. I think that was our first mistake. First we're gonna go up, we're pushing as much TWR as possible. Jeb's just gonna have to deal with it. And then we're gonna stage and we're gonna go. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. All right, we've made a mess. Now let's turn. Do not turn too much. Do not flip. No flipping allowed. No flipping allowed. We need to get out of the blue. The dark blue is okay. The light blue, the lighter shades of blue are off limits. No turning. Okay, hey, we're stable. Look how stable we are, guys. We got plenty of fuel, plenty of Delta V. We're pushing out of the atmosphere, doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We might actually pull this off at one time now. I'm gonna do that. Takes away the stage. I'm gonna do that. This is how it was supposed to look the entire time. Okay, so now we're at 32. We're gonna go sideways. Our apoapsis is gonna be plenty far into 70 by the time we get around, which saves us a lot of trouble on the back end. All right, go horizontal. And now this is going to be the climb. This is the 70, this is the 0.42 that we have to worry about. And the physics warp. We've already been through this part before. Trying to get that periapsis up before going too far down. Too close to apoapsis. All right, that should get us around. $30, $40, $50, $60, $70. Nice. We got around. Hooray! Hooray! All right, that was beautiful. We got 32 Delta V. Doesn't matter how we use it. Okay, let's go to the mud. Mud is there. Let's start burning here. Perfect. We'll just do that. Two minutes and 4-second burn. We got this. We have plenty of electric charge, right? Right. We have 850 electric charge. We shouldn't be failing this time. We should be beautiful. All right. I want to do this, that way it's easier to drive for me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Starting off our burn. We got a stage as soon as we start burning. There we go. We out of here. Oh, this is the most perfect launch yet in the entire hour we've been working on this mission. Just know, guys, that making mistakes is okay. I've got 600, 700 hours in this game, and I still make mistakes. We should be fine now. This should be beautiful. This should be hunky-dory. No problem in the world. It has 50 electric charge. That's what we died on, was the 50. But now we have 850. So if we run out now, then we're really bad. There's the 450. We're into the halfway point, 425. We're going out. There's the sun. We had a solar panel. Our electric charge would just go right back up. But we don't. We had to pack batteries on our ship this time. I forgot how important batteries are in early career. I guess we kind of needed them for our SAS. I can't believe I screwed up so many times. 130 delta V, 110 delta V, 75, 60. All right, 2 delta V shouldn't make a difference. We should be there. Let's go around this time and not run out of electric charge. We should be hitting the mun here in just a second. It went away for some reason. Hello, mun? There it is. Okay. So set this guy as a target. We are probably 8 degrees again. 1 degree. Oh, that's even better now. That's less of a change we have to make soon. This guy is at like 10 by 12, so we're going to put this right at... Oops, too far. Right at 12. Seems fair. We can aim ourselves retrograde now. I'm not worried about following the reticule for this. It's a 40-second burn. We should be okay. It should be aiming like right at it anyways. Yeah, we're right on it. This is a short burn. We got plenty of TWR now that we're around the mun. Let's go. This is us burning. We're gonna grab our dude, land on the mun, give us a big old thumbs up, and then we're out of here. I really want to get this science done while in orbit of the mun, but we only have 1 shot, so I want to get it done on the surface because we don't have a scientist to reset it. If you had a scientist on board, you can reset this all day long. But we don't, so we can't. Landing on the mun is the fun part about all this. Because we're using like beginner legs and we're really tall. It's going to be quite the challenge. But I'm up for it. I am up for it. We're gonna make our way over to here. We're not gonna capture the guy. We're not gonna catch him just yet. But what we can do is we can come over here to periapsis, and we can burn ourselves in close. And you'll see our rendezvous move around in circles, and that's what we want to have happen. You'll see the second one come up. You'll see it circle around. Or at least hopefully you will. If not, then we're just going to get on a tight little orbit here. Okay. Let's add a maneuver. Let's bounce forward a couple of orbits. Right there. Shows us within 11 kilometers. Let's do it. Around the mun. It's going to take us a few hours. But because our orbits are different, we rotate the body at different speeds. So that means eventually we'll meet back up somewhere. This will take care of our explore the mun, by the way. Also take care of saving. So we're going to warp here. We're going to aim at target. And we're going to do what we did last time around Kerbin to rendezvous. Getting all of these done. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Retrograde. Here comes the secondary ones. We're going to turn this one on and this one on and see where these end up. Right now, none of them are close. We've burned to 0. I overburned a little bit. We're gonna have to aim at target. Burn towards target. You can see these numbers getting close. That number right there is really, really close, but our periapsis is at 0. That means we're gonna crash into the mud. We can't do that, unfortunately. We're aiming for this part right here, I suppose, as a next viable option. So that's gonna put us within 52 meters a second. If you notice, we're crashing into the mud at this point. We have to fix ourselves before we wreck ourselves. So we're gonna turn retrograde and burn. You're gonna see our periapsis pick back up again because we're matching orbits. This is the danger of low orbit rendezvous. There's a close encounter there. Let's see how close we get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 200 meters away. So let's go to that one. Sometimes the second one yields a better result. So at this point, we can EVA the Kerbal, which is what we're going to do. We can see the ship from here. So we're just going to hop over to this ship, grab this Kerbal. He's going to EVA. That's our orbital spacewalk. There's our ship. Set it as a target. We see we're going 6 meters a second faster. However you need to move yourself to get the retrograde reticule up and then bring the prograde reticule up to burn towards the craft. You want to make sure you're facing it exact. That way you can slow down at a proper pace, because we're pretty far away right now. So I'm not going to accelerate or decelerate. We're going to work on getting ourselves closer to the craft. I'm time warping just a bit. We're 7.5 meters too fast. So we need to drop down to, I believe this is the hatch on this side. Yep, grab, forward. All right, we have rescued the Kerbal. We did an orbital spacewalk, we transferred any crew, and now we gotta go get a Munstone. So we're gonna untarget this, get us back into orbit. And here's how you land on the Mun. Let's land on the sunny side, that way we can see what we're doing. Probably gonna aim for right around in here. I'm gonna add a maneuver. Oops, I'm gonna move ourselves retrograde to orbit. It's gonna get us right around here. 92 delta V. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna make preparations to land. That's gonna put us right in the middle of the sun area. That way we can see what we're doing. You can land on the dark side if you want. I won't. Not when we're first starting out. We wanna make sure we aim for places that are nice and comfy. Nice and comfortable for these beginner legs. These beginning landing legs to touch down and not cause any issues. The Mun is covered in craters. It is craterous and it is dangerous. Also, somewhere equatorial is nice because it means we can get right back off without any issues. Okie dokie. So now we're gonna deploy the legs. Legs are deployed. We're gonna aim for a nice soft spot. We have to burn 447 delta V plus. I wanna make sure we land nice and soft. I'm actually gonna aim right for here. So we're gonna be staging here in just a minute, and we're aiming for this spot right here. At least that's our goal. Let's see what we can pull off. We might be able to do it if we can stage these tanks in time. And continue our slowdown. Beautiful. Goodbye, fuel tanks. Okay, cool. Got ourselves to a nice speed. Legs are down, Kerbals are up. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Now, how you wanna land on the Mun, you wanna burn retrograde to surface almost the entire time. When you get really, really close, after you get higher level pilots and more advanced probes, you wanna switch to burning radial out. And what that does is that faces you outside of the body. Straight up and down. Because sometimes retrograde, if you're coming in at an angle, retrograde's facing into the side of a mountain, and it could get you in trouble. Pass over these craters first. I want to aim for this nice flat spot right here. It's flatter than most. Okay, we're gonna switch to elevation mode. That way we can see exactly how close we are to the ground. We are starting to make our turn. And this is us. We gotta make this. We have 794 battery. I think we'll be okay. Start slowing down now. We don't want... So pretend this is 870, 880. You want to make sure that we're burning faster than that as we're falling. So once we get below 1,000 meters to the ground, we need to make sure we're under 100 meters a second speed. Otherwise, we're going to have a hard time slowing down in time. We are at 7.32 TWR, but we're also only at 1,380 delta V. We're cutting it very close right now. Cutting it very, very close. We might not have enough fuel. We'll see what happens. Wish us the best of luck. It's gonna be more of like a suicide burn than anything else. Not really. I think we're okay. 15, 14, 13, 12. Here comes the 1,000. Here comes the 1,000. We gotta make sure we keep a 0 at the end of that and that we're burning faster than we're coming in. So now we should be at 65 meters a second. Now we should be at 50 meters a second. We should be under 30 meters a second, which we currently are. We have 1,200 delta V. We're gonna barely throttle up now. That way we can maintain our height. And then we should be able to drop right on down. And that's how you get on the Mun's surface. Whew, it took forever, but we got there. Okay, first things first, let's do our science. Material study, 100 science, goo. Keep experiment. We have a scientist. We can reset that. We can reset these things. Log pressure, log temperature. Okay, let's take the scientist out. We're gonna leave the pilot in because the pilot turns on SAS. We're gonna rocket and reset that. Oops, now we're gonna fall. Don't burn yourself on the rocket, Jeff Bro. Jeff Bro, did you just knock the rocket? Do not knock the rocket down. Bad Jeff Bro. Bad Jeff Bro. All right, pop up here and reset the science and don't hit the ship. You goofy? You should, I'm changing your name to Goof Bro. Hello? All right, what are you? That looks like a Mun rock. So we're gonna go check out, we're gonna go explore. We're gonna leave that ship there and we're gonna go explore. That looks like a Mun rock. Munstone. Oh yeah, beautiful. That's a Munstone. It's a little brighter than the other rocks. We have clutter, or what is it called? Clatter? It's whatever populates these fake rocks on the surface. And the Munstone's a little brighter. So if we'll get up real quick, we can take a surface sample. EVA report. Surface sample. Walk over to this rock. Pop up on top of it. Mine it. So you want to jump right on top. Right click. Nope, nope, don't fall. Oh my goodness. Get back on top of the rock. It tells me to climb it, but I don't trust climbing it. Pick up Munstone. Pick up the little rock hammer. Hit it 3 times. Into the pocket. Disappears from under your feet. All right, we have about 400 science right now. So we're gonna hop back on board and we're gonna go home because we have enough delta V and there shouldn't be a problem. There's another Munstone over there. You can only get credit for it once. We can scan it later, with a science arm once we get rover technology going. All right, I think it's on the other side of that decoupler. We have enough fuel, we're fine. All right, goof bro, if you knock this ship over, I'm gonna be angry. So I'm gonna F5 just in case, because I don't want any shenanigans. You better get it done right the first time. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo! Let's go home. Let's go home. Taking the sights and sounds one more time. Where's Kerbin? Can we see Kerbin? No? Okay, let's go home. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. All right, up and around. We're gonna follow the 90-degree line, just like we do on Kerbin, to get ourselves equatorial. 10,000 by 10,000 is safe. Bring the legs back up. We're not gonna burn too heavy, too fast, too quick right now. We're just fine. We can take in the sights and sounds for a minute. Take a look at the nice canister that we've got. Okay, once we get to a 10,000 periapsis, we can wait. In the meantime, we can conduct material science bay science. This is space near the mun. I think we can also check the goo. No, we're gonna reset that. We've already done that one. We'll reset this when we get back out. I'm gonna take the science from it, and then we're gonna do another one when we get into orbit. Or at least when we start to escape. 5, 4, 3, 10 seconds. Let's go. Now we're going full blast around. Gotta get our periapsis up in time. And then we'll be able to go home afterwards. We should have enough Delta V for all of this. It should only take a couple hundred Delta V to get home. $11. Okay, we're going low. We're going a little high on our apoapsis here. Let me get a little closer. Gotta make sure we make every Delta V count. We don't need to go any higher with our apoapsis, so we're gonna get a little closer. There we go. 16 by 11. I love it. So let's EVA with a goof bro here. We can RCS. Let's come over here. There's Kerbin. That's where we're going. That's where we are going. Uh-oh. I pressed the wrong camera button on that one. That was interesting. Okay. So, let's go home. We're just past our window to start going there. So we're gonna have to come back around and try it again. So we're gonna warp here. It's gonna take half of an hour. And then what you wanna do is you just wanna burn prograde at the planet. So we're gonna do something like that. It's gonna put us into a trajectory like this, which gets us super close. I'm gonna track that number there. Oops, too far. 56,000, that looks perfect to me. And then right before we escape, we're gonna do another science materials bay. Because we got the low space, now we gotta get the high space. And then we're gonna do high space, low space around Kerbin. That's gonna be 2 more sciences yet. Gotta make sure we grind it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. $50, $40, $30, $20, 10 seconds. We got 17 seconds. Gotta make sure we stay on that reticle. Ridicule means to make fun of. I think it's reticle. I'm just saying it wrong. I'll have to look it up after this video. Figure out how to pronounce it correctly. Anywho, let's go. Let's just go home. I'm tired of guessing words. Make sure our escape match is right there. Boom. 3, 2, 1. That's gonna be close enough. Where's it at? 35,000. Ooh, it's a little hot. We should be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. Oh, actually, we only got 200 Delta V. We'll have to fix that. So let's go out to here. This should be high science. So let's pop the bay. High over the mun. Got it. EVA. That was 50 more science. Come over here. Or reset it. We also haven't done an EVA report out here yet. So that's cool. Board. All right. Wait, did I collect it? I think I did. I think I did. We'll double check it here in a minute because we're gonna hop out. We're gonna hop out. We'll be out here. Bye, Mon. Okay, let's aim prograde and raise our periapsis up just a hair. Yeah, 53 is fine. Okay, conduct materials study. Awesome. And what do we have here? Review stored data, EVA report, surface sample, mono-out analysis. Oh, wait! I haven't been taking anything? I've just been resetting it. Oh, no. Okay, well, I've been doing this wrong. I guess I'm supposed to collect it first. I thought they auto-collected. That was my fault. I don't use any mods or anything like that. It's just me being silly. I'm supposed to collect the data. Then restore. Oh, man. All right, well, that's 150 science that we missed out on. It's not like we're ever coming back to the mun, or never coming back to the mun. We'll be fine. Let's go down here to low Earth, or low Kerbal. I always call it Earth. It's not Earth. Okay, if I do it here, will that count? Space near Kerbal. It's only 25 science. Oof. All right, well, let's go collect this at least. That means I reset the science too. Boo, I missed 150 science. Well, optimally, we would get 150 more science from this. But we'll be fine. Change this to, I mean, it doesn't matter how we change this. So now we have to test that heat shield landed on Kerbal. So we have to land. So we're gonna come in hot and we're gonna try to land. That's the goal at least. So 53 periapsis, we're gonna start burning. Fine, 54. There's the legs burning up. Let's see if we can't use this to slow down just a smidgen. Okay, didn't really help out that much. That's fine. Things are gonna overheat. It's fine. We're gonna be aerobraking down onto the surface, so we got a couple more passes to go. Gotta bring this number down. Aerobraking, go ahead and give you a quick tutorial on this, is where you dip into the atmosphere just far enough to hit the atmosphere, and you use it to slow the vessel down. Slowing the vessel down brings the apoapsis down, and then eventually you'll be able to enter the atmosphere, or get captured, and then you can enter. So we're gonna warp throughout all of this because we're just going to go around in circles a bunch of times. Probably going to take us 3 or 4 spins to catch. Even though we're at 52.8 as a periapsis, as we enter in, the periapsis goes down. It's going to constantly go down, even after we pass it. But we're looking for this number right here to go down. Either when this hits 0 or this hits 70 is when we get captured. Sometimes at 25 it says we get captured, but it's not always the case. See, right now we're at, oh, this is elevation. There's 52,000. We've come down 500,000 apoapsis in that one aerobrake. Now we're back up again. Once we hit 70, we can speed back up a little faster. We'll have to turn the warp down. Four X is as much as you can go when there's simulation happening. Usually when you're in space, there's not a lot of simulating going on. There's no atmospheric simulation, I guess I should say. So now we're gonna speed up and go around. It's gonna slow us back down. We're gonna hit 70, and it's gonna slow us down even further. We should be capturing this time. We're only at 388 apoapsis. We're coming in kind of hot. 2,200 meters a second is orbital velocity. So we're just above orbital velocity by about 10%. 15%-ish. So this might be our full capture right here. You can see the apoapsis coming down. We're below 200 now, apoapsis. We're below 150 apoapsis. Yep, here we come. So once they hit 70, we're now in. There's no going back now. I'm gonna, that turn means that we've made it back in. I'm gonna turn ourselves this way and stage. Also, it looks like we're pretty much guaranteed to land on the ground, which is great. Oh, I forgot to collect the temperature and everything off of there with the scientist. That was my fault. Oh, we just lost another 30-40 science. We can get it back. Oh. Kerbal lives are more important than science at this point. So let's warp. You can see that stage just kind of flimsying about. It's gonna get more airtime than us. I don't know why. Sometimes the parts go behind, sometimes the parts go ahead, but as long as they don't hit us, I'm fine. We're gonna switch over to elevation now. That way we can time our shoots with the warp, not blow anything up. We're landing on the ground, which is gonna be great for the test that we've got. So we're almost done doing the other quests. Missions, I call them quests. I like to think this is an RPG sometimes. I'm Jebediah. Parachutes deploy. There's one. The other 3 should be coming out. And then we gotta test the heat shield. Use run test option in the parts context menu when all test conditions are met. Beautiful. And we have a Munstone. So we got Goofy Bro, a Munstone, and we're about ready to test this itty bitty ablator. Ablator. Big shoots deploy. 5 meters a second. It's gonna take us a little bit to come down. About 2.5 minutes. While we're coming down, I want to remind you guys, we are doing a YouTube only career. And I'm showing you everything. You're gonna see a clean cut mission this time around, but there's gonna be some B-roll footage that shows you everything I went through, all the trials and tribulations, and all the headaches. But for now, I just want to let you guys know that we have new videos coming out every Thursday. We're doing missions. We try to do at least 1 per video. Right now, we just combined 4. So this is a good way to show you that you can ride share and do multiple things at one time. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave some comments on what you want to see in the future. Some constructive criticism would be nice. And maybe some ideas of things that you have problems with yourself that maybe other people don't. I'll see what I can do and make a video out of it. Let's test this. That's done. And once we recover, we'll have those two done. Let's see what our payout is. Welcome back, Goofy Bro. And Jebediah. He should be level 2 at least now, which gives him more maneuver nodes. $440 science. We have $1 million. And Jeb is not level 2 yet. He's got to go to Minmus, I bet. All right, 440 science. What are we unlocking here? I'm getting the heavy rocketry. I'm going down here. I'm getting the solar panels and other batteries. That's solar panels. Those are expendable solar panels. And that is our first relay antenna, our good one. Fuel tanks. This is RCS and big fuel tanks. These are big rockets. That's tiny fuel. I'm really not worried about that right now. We're gonna have all this unlocked eventually. It's just I'm making decisions. Those are robotics. that's DLC stuff. We got better landing legs here and heat shields. Let's do that. Is this rover wheels? It's airplane wheels and better struts. Where is wheels? That gives us some wheels there. That does not give us any wheels. This is more control surfaces and RCS. I think that's all we can get for now. So we're going to take all this newfound glory, all of our newfound money, and we're going to be doing some more missions for next time. Guys, thank you all for hanging out. If you like what you see, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Good night.